Hello.
Hello.
Waiting in the airport, ready to go.
This is the beginning of our honeymoon.
We got 2 hours to kill. So,
We're drinking water so we don't get loaded on the flight.
we're pretty bored otherwise. We'll see you on the plane.
See you on the plane.
Good morning. We didn't sleep too much on the plane. A couple hours, that's it. Catching up on our reading. You can't see it, but there's an awful beautiful sunrise out there right now. You can't see it here. But I guess it's time to catch up on our reading.
Carl,
Hello.
are you very tired?
I was worse before, now I'm okay.
Hey,
What about you?
I'm very tired.
Yeah.
It's day 1.5. You haven't slept yet. Lunch.
No. I'll sleep tonight.
We had a good lunch though.
Yeah, we had a good lunch. No thanks.
They keep trying to sell us hats. We're at the Coliseum. Going in. Lots of people. Say goodbye.
No, you can see. That's what he doesn't tell you. You can see.
Hello, Carl. We're
Hello?
inside the Coliseum. It costs $8.
So yeah, the two of us was 16. In a half hour of ridiculousness, panhandlers and people trying to sell stuff.
These are the ducks that they would fill with water.
Down below. Down there.
Pretty deep. Hand up, Carl. Left. Okay, folks. First tourist spot. Take a still of me.
Hello, Jody. How are you? They've done a lot since the last time I've been here. They've put a big plank in the middle, which we'll walk down in a minute. I guess so you can look down in. Last time I was here, you could just kind of stand from the edge and that's it. Plus, we'll get up there a bit later. They've added these ledges that are way up here, too. So, fun times here in Rome after our well-deserved nap in the lobby of the hotel while we waited to get checked in. So here's that shot from the top. Tour group. Hello. We're at the Trevi Fountain.
What?
We're at the Trevi Fountain. Go! Hooray! What'd you wish for?
I do it.
I don't know, do you? I don't know how it works.
No, it's so that you'll return to Rome.
Oh, okay. Let me take a look at the fountain. Good morning, it's day 2. I'm just going to give a little video of our room here. They put us in a corner room in the hotel. It was fine. It was fine. We got to watch some Italian TV. I watched some runaway train movie in Italian last night, and then I was flipping back to MTV International. And fell asleep. Well, Jody and I both fell asleep. Here's Jody getting ready.
I'm not shaving.
Oh no. I needed to take a specific look at this tile for you. Very,
Get a close up.
very fancy. This is the shower, the tile in the shower. You can see ornamentation on the tile here. Do want to point out the toilet bowl with the thing up in the ceiling. And what European bathroom would not be complete without the good old bidet?
To wash your butt. Did you use it, Carl?
I did not use it, no.
I did not. We're scared of it.
Our first stop today is the Vatican. And then it'll be on the train to Pisa.
Hi, Carl. What's going on?
Well, today, unfortunately, is August 14th. And why is that bad? Well, look at the sign. August 14th and 15th, the Vatican Museum will be closed.
Bummer.
So we're going to try to go see the Basilica and see what we can see in the front end. But it's a big bummer. No Sistine Chapel for us. We're wearing the long pants for nothing. See? Long pants. No shorts.
But it's okay.
What can you do? This happened to me. This means it's not going to happen to me in Paris this time. Because twice I've been to Paris and twice the Louvre has been closed. The Louvre is going to be open.
Show me your angered face and I'll take a picture.
Let's go.
How about some narration, Carl?
I don't know what sort of narration you're looking for, Jody. But this is,
Well, where are we?
This is St. Peter's Square. I guess we can try to figure out if we can.
That's where the Pope hangs out on that window. Carl,
Hello, Jody.
I'm trying to look at the lens.
I know.
We're taping ourselves,
Yeah.
and there's a leaning tower. Very nice. Let's stand up and take a picture of ourselves in front of the leaning tower.
Can I tape you?
Go, go, go.
Oh, hello. It's the 15th, Thursday, maybe? I don't know.
Yes.
We're right outside the Uffizi Gallery. I forget what they call this square. We just came out of the Uffizi. What a waste of money.
How much was it, Carl?
It was $8.50 a person, and it's not even all 3 levels. It's just the top level around. Anyway, this is a pretty cool square. So, Jody, why don't you show everyone what there is to see here?
Statue. More statues. Very gothic. Lots of people. Other people videotaping. And right here is where the David used to be. Then they put him in the academy. And they put this fake one here. Close up of his...
You know what else looks fake? Is that bushy pubic hair.
I took a picture of it.
Okay. Look at
Thank
the...
Here's what you see. Pretty boring looking building.
That's the... Yeah, that's the Uffizi. That's it. Somewhere in there is a really long line to get in this place. We didn't wait too long because we were here at 7:45.
Here we have a very cool fountain.
Since we don't really read our guidebooks or buy any guidebooks that tell us what these things are, we don't really know what it is.
I hope you can see it. The light's going in and out. It's kind of hard. Focus it on this little man. Once again, a very famous statue of some sort. Once again, we don't know what it is. Here we have some Italian shoes.
Jody, how much are they?
Well, let's see. 79 euros for those ugly witch shoes. They did have some nice ones we saw. Some of the other stores. Bruno Mali shoes for $200. But alas, I brought 5 pairs of shoes. I need no more. Goodbye. Hi, we're hoping this comes out because of the light. We'll go from the other angle too. Here's the famous Duomo. We're going to climb it now. We'll take videos from up there. The tower.
It's tall.
And the chapel. Try to get a close-up of the detail. Very beautiful. Green and pink marble. Not much there, but folks, we tried. Carl, what's going on?
It's about 9:45, but the Duomo's not open to go up until this afternoon at 1:30.
Do we know why?
I don't know why, no. It's probably having to do with some masses that are going on.
So what are we going to do now?
Probably try to find the market, and we'll be back here this afternoon.
Okay.
We're back at the Hotel Paris, room 451. Let's go see. Got this nice big hallway here. Makes you think like you're gonna walk in to the grandest room you've ever seen in your whole life. And then you get this. It's not that bad, really. Couple nice windows. Two little twin beds next to each other. Little telephone. An AC unit that appears not to work. Let's take a look this way. A TV that only gets snow and cheese, practically. We come, open the window, which I can't seem to be doing. There we go. A look at the streets. Very nice. Some sort of government building there. Still very nice view from up here. And what's up there? The top of the Duomo. So a very nice room here at the Hotel Paris. And these people have a garden on their roof. Say hello, Jody.
No, I've been to the baño.
Can I tour the baño?
You may.
Let's tour the baño. Well, yes. There's the mirror. Oh, hello. Sink. Toilet. Bidet. And the shower that doesn't seem to drain well enough in the morning. So that's the tour of room 451 in Hotel Paris. Next one will be in Venice. Say bye, Jodes.
Hi, Carl.
Hello, Jody.
What's going on?
We're at the Boboli Gardens. The reason we're here, it's a pretty sad one. We got back in line.
Stand still.
We got back in line to get into Duomo at 1:30. I don't know if we said this before, but today happens to be the Assumption of the Virgin Mary, so that's why everything happens to be closed. So this morning they had Mass in the cathedral, so they weren't letting anyone up until 1:30. So we went back at 1:30. The doors were closed. We kind of hung up at the door. We started our own queue. We found out that they were not going to allow anybody up in the Duomo today. So again, we got screwed out of doing something.
Show me how you looked when you found out.
So we decided to come for a walk to look for the straw market. We failed in doing that. We did find the Boboli Gardens, however, so for €2 a piece, we have our tickets. We're about to go stroll in 90-degree heat.
I think that's exciting. Stay in there. Here's a beautiful view of the city. Nothing there. The Duomo we couldn't climb.
The bell tower. The tower from the Palazzo Vecchio. And the countryside in the back.
I think it's a Zeus.
Yeah, that's it.
Again, his penis. Hey, Carl.
It's damn hot.
Wait, I gotta focus.
Hello.
What do you think about the Italians' obsession with penises?
Can't really blame him, I guess. Hey,
If you were a sculptor, would you sculpt a penis?
No.
Hold on.
I wouldn't sculpt naked men at all, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
That would be my thing.
Climbed up all this way.
I see that.
Nice view.
At least they got the good old European Union flag on top.
We'll take a picture of ourselves now with the little digital still, Carl, okay? Over and out. We're gonna take a walk. Another nice view.
The key is the mountains in the background.
Hello, people. You'll be on our honeymoon video when our kids watch it. Hello, kids, if you're watching.
Yeah.
In like 20 years.
Oh my God.
I know.
Can't survive a hot day in the sun in the Boboli Gardens. How am I going to survive a kid?
That's true. hopefully you will have in 10, 20 years. Goodbye. Supposed to look at the lens cap, so I don't know if I'm getting myself. Carl, am I getting myself?
Yeah, you're doing good.
Okay, we're sitting here at the Bobley Gardens. We're a little tired. It's been a long day. We've seen some things, and some not others.
Hi. What am I supposed to say?
I don't know. What are your thoughts on Florence in general?
I like Florence. It's my 3rd time here. And always like coming here. It's a little bit more, I don't know. It seems as crowded as it was last time, but it seems a little bit crowded and annoying to me a little bit this time. But
Did you buy anything for yourself, Carl?
No, I did not buy anything for myself. Why would I have bought anything for myself?
I don't know. Tape me. Hello. I feel better not having to tape myself. This is a fun trip so far. We bought lots of water for at least $1 a bottle. We're trying not to, but we're thirsty, so we can't help it. Over now.
Hello.
Why don't you tell the people that we're boring with our honeymoon video where we're going?
We're going to Sienna. It's almost 8:30. We're going to Sienna to see the Palio race.
The Palio race? What is that?
I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea what it is.
I have something under my eye. Okay. Where are you? Okay, I'm looking at the lens. Apparently, it's a race of horses that lasts 2 minutes, and the whole day they spend leading up to it. And we get to go see the blessing of the horses, and if the horse poops in the chapel, it's good luck.
Okay, good. Should be fun.
Which horse are we rooting for, Carl?
Numero cinque.
Cinque.
I just really like to say it. Cinque.
No, the giraffe horse.
Ah,
Giraffe.
Gaddafi?
Something like that.
Shut up.
See you later.
The Palio.
You're supposed to explain to the people what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything about this festival.
Okay, smile. We just missed the bells. It is 11 o'clock. The Duomo. Here we have some cool architecture. I'm trying to zoom in a gargoyle. Very cool. We're here in the square. Notice lots of street vendors selling flags. And the flags are for the different horses that will race later. We're not quite sure when the race is or if we'll make it. We might head back beforehand. The black and white cathedral tower. Here's Carl. Carl, why don't you tell us about what you're eating?
Yonker snack. Snack al formaggio. Little cheese rings.
How do they taste?
It tastes like cheese doodles.
Oh.
But they were €1.16. And at the store, we found regular bottles of water this size, which you previously paid €1.40 or €1.50 for 31 cents.
Wow.
And let's not forget
Fanta.
Fanta.
Show me the face that you make when you drink a Fanta.
Stuff is the bomb. We need to get this at the States.
Yeah.
71 cents at the store.
All right. Okay, I'm turning off now. It's a Volkswagen Golf getting the boot. We've seen some Volkswagen Polos. Haven't been able to catch one on video for you yet, Mike. Anyway, this is for you. Over now. Here we have a church of some sort.
It's the Basilica.
It's the Basilica, Carl says. Very beautiful. I'm hoping that the colors are coming up because I can't see through the viewfinder very well. Carl, let's get a shot of you in front of the basilica. He's still eating the cheese poofs.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad you like them. Don't spoil your lunch. Goodbye. Carl.
Hi, Jody.
Hi, everybody. We're in Sienna in the square. Very famous. We found out the race is at 7, but that's okay because apparently you have to pay to get into the square. They bring in 30,000. So we came at a good time to see all the fun, see all the crazy people. Carl's going to pan around and show the crazy people.
It's not quite very busy yet. So you got the street vendors out here in the center. You see all the seats that are closed off for later. Some of the buildings. Hi, Jody. So, we're gonna walk around here and do a little bit more of Sienna.
Yes.
Maybe grab some lunch. And get back on the train and head
Carl,
back
are
to
you
Florence.
hungry after all of this cheese?
No, I'm okay after the cheese doodles. I can't wait to dig into that Fanta though.
Ah, fun. Okay, everybody, we're climbing the steps. We've done about 200 steps, we think.
We've got 200 more to go.
We thought you'd like to see us as we meet foreigners in the hallway. I have to stop. It's very narrow.
You should know that it's now 1:30. We had tickets at about 11 o'clock and told her to come back. So we just got back from a really good lunch.
Ah, buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Whew.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Ready? Yeah.
Meeting some friendly folks on the steps. Steps. Very few on the steps. Oh, great boss.
I don't think we'll torture you guys through the whole thing.
Oh, I think we will.
We will, huh?
Little area, can't escape. Glad to go to the gym, Carl.
Our hotels don't have exercise facilities, but who needs them?
So we had a good lunch. Carl had a calzone, it was enormous.
It was really airy though.
Yeah. I had a pizza. It said 4 stazioni, which meant 4 stations. Hello.
Come on.
Whew. Thank you. Okay. Which had 4 stations. It said prosciutto, artichoke, mushroom, and pretzel. I said, what could that be? Well, it was hot dogs. Didn't eat that station. Neither did Carl. So you know it's no good. It's a good view.
Wow.
Whew. Hello, you people down there. Damn, check out the zoom.
Well, you're losing control of it.
Whew.
March on.
We're doing well, Carl.
I still can't believe you're going to make us relive this.
Well, we can fast forward it, but it reminds us of how long it took. I'm wheezing.
I'm sweating.
Oh, shit. If our kids are watching this in 20 years, we hope you've come with us. If not, you can yell at us. But I think it's the end. A staircase of glee. I did this in high school, doing it at 27. Carl's 25. Whew.
Never done it.
There's a bell. We're here. Maybe. Whew. We're almost here. Let's check out the view. I hope you're getting the view because I can't see. Whew. There's the square where the race will be. Fabulous. Some crazy Italians. You can't see, but there's people waiting on the edges to get a good spot. See upstairs.
Duomo? I can take it. Duomo to the right? Countryside.
I think I had it on pause the whole time. No, maybe not. It's the countryside.
That's gorgeous countryside. Looks a little bit like
Northern.
Northeast
York.
Pennsylvania, northern New York state. But that doesn't. The rooftops don't. You don't see that anywhere in the States. They don't build cities like this anymore. In the very top of the tower now. A little more of the city. Duomo. Basilica. The basilica is named San Giovanni. Mountains in the background.
Oh, very sweaty.
Oh, very sweaty. Very hot.
Was it worth it?
I think it was worth it. Might cost $11 to come up here for the two of us. Now, let's take a look at what we got down here. There's the main square, Piazza del Campo. And you see people milling about. Here everyone's taking a seat near the wall, so that when the race goes by on the track right here, they can see from the inside. These were the seats that were so expensive, right there. And they just made a track out of the whole square. So there's a lot of going on down there. The whole infield, they got some vendors down there and everything. So we can't stay, unfortunately. The race is at 7 and we got to be well on the way to Venice by then. But let's just take a look. Maybe I can get in here. A lot of activity going on in the street. We just entered the square to get to the tower from down there. We have a lot going on. Our next stop for us, somewhere out there somewhere, to the bus and to the train.
Oh, what are you doing?
Standing in line.
Okay. Here we are in St. San Marco. Going to scroll back and show you the beautiful cathedral. Carl's waiting. It's about 8:45, and it opens at 9:30. It's very beautiful. Yeah. Zoom in on this beautiful fresco. Very nice. There's the door. See if we can find Carl. Over there somewhere. Very strict dress code here. No shorts, no skirts above the knee. We just saw people running back to change. Very famous square. Buildings. We're at 58 minutes on our tape, which is pretty good. We brought 3 tapes with us. Haven't been taking very many stills. Here's a tower. Lots of Japanese tourists here today and every day. Pigeons gone wild. They just flew overhead like crazy. Now they're down, of course. I didn't get the camera out in time. Try it again later. No, we're in front of San Marco. We bought some lace, famous lace. We're going to take some pictures, and we went inside. It was beautiful. Covered my shoulders, still have it covered. Very important going to churches. Anything else, Paul?
No, that's it. We got to go back to the hotel and check out. We wanted to get here early. Waited in line for 45 minutes here, and yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it.
Lots of pigeons flying overhead. It's all open. Excuse us.
Is it ready yet now? Is it ready yet now? Is it ready yet? Is this Marco?
Carl on the water bus. What's it called, Carl?
Autobus. I don't know. I guess it's not auto. It's not on the road. Probably aquabus.
Aquabuso. Okay. Good shot. Beautiful trip. The water looks clean. We've heard it's not. This is what it looks like to be on the Grand Canal. Going to check out our hotel and maybe go see some glass blowers. Hopefully we'll get some good shots of that. Over now. Here we have the Rialto Bridge with the light of the boat in front of us. Maybe I'll stand up. Better. Very famous. I think I'm supposed to give Carl a kiss as we go in here. I don't know if this is the one.
Daddy, is this one? Dad! 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 Is it this one?
Okay, here's our hotel in Venice. Everything was beautifully painted. This is the closet door. Let's look in the bathroom. Hello. Carl using the facilities. Very nice. This one was nice because it had a... Carl, you forgot to pack your shampoo. Okay. A lip on the toilet. Everything's packed though. You have to put it somewhere separate. Pray that it doesn't leak. Actually, the red thing, you can take it out quickly probably. The bathroom. Sorry. A little housekeeping. Very nice. With me. Let's take a tour of the room. When you come into the room,
You see me changing?
the mirror. The walls are kind of cracked a little. Little things. One thing about Venice is the beautiful glasswork. The colors always match. And here's the bed. Get a close-up of the detail. Very nice. That's our room. We're off to Merano, to the glass blowers. Here we are, a little off the beaten path. We were pretty deep into nothing for a while. It's been a long day. We went to Merano and didn't see any glass blowers. Apparently we were there too late. We had a really nice lunch. Took forever, like 2.5 hours to eat lunch. But it was good. So we're walking down the beaten path, off the beaten path, toward the canal. But had a bit of bad luck with our trains. We're now discovering that it costs hundreds of euros to get a sleeper in first class, and you can't even get one half the time. They're booked ahead of time. I guess people book those ahead of time. That's okay. We're going to sally forth and do our best. Give you updates as we go. Here we come up to the canal. Hopefully Carl won't fall in. Hi Carl, smile.
I hope we don't fall in either. But I won't really worry about the trains anymore.
I'll save you. This will be a part of the video that will fast forward. The glistening water. boat of it local. Not too fancy. Enough to get around. Nice view. Beautiful. Tomorrow, Salzburg. Carla, say something in German.
Eins.
What are you going to order for dinner tomorrow?
Eis.
That's just ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Say Spitzel. Spitzel.
Spitzel.
Spitzel. Spitzel. Wiener Schnitzel. We're done. Goodbye. Nice with the sound of the bells. There's some gondoliers going by with their gondolas. Go back over here. For those of you still watching our film, please stand by for the gondola. Carl, say it for me. Gondola. Hello. The gondola. It's a lovely, happy couple. Costs, see, it's all about cost here, isn't it, Carl? Costs about $80 to ride on one for 2 people for a short trip, so we decided not to do it. It was kind of silly. We're just about to get up on the glass blowers. We just flew a little. Just like Williamsburg. Up to 50 minutes. Smoking a cigarette. Hello there. We had some makeup. We had quite a night. How'd Japan? And we have here. We reserved 2 seats in an apartment, and we did our best to make it seem like it was a full compartment. It got really full. There were people in the hallway. We felt really bad. We were gonna let them in, but they smelled really bad, like really bad. Like this man smelled of smoke and dirt and body odor so bad. I said, Carl, we have to pretend we're sleeping. So the door kept opening, and people thought that it was full because they saw our bodies lying across. But everybody found seats, so it was okay. We slept and slept a little bit. Then some Germans got on and were very loud. And then they finally went away. And we woke up and it was 5:30.
So
we're here.
Where are we now?
We're in Austria. So we're told. Berliner Guinness.
Yep. But what city are we coming into?
Vienna.
And what do we have to do once we get to Vienna?
Take a 3-hour train to Salzburg.
Yeah, we gotta get right on the train and go 3 hours to Salzburg because the connection we wanted to make, or in the middle of the night, we decided not to make. Because we didn't want...
go to Munich because it was full.
We couldn't go to Munich because it was full, and otherwise we would have had to get off this train at 1 in the morning and wait for a train to go directly to Salzburg at 6. So we would have sat in some lonely train station we didn't know for 5 hours. So we're coming up to Vienna. We're not going to get a look at it at all. We're going to get a look at the underground of it while we take the subway from one train station to another. Other than that, it'll be hello, goodbye, Danube River in Vienna. So maybe someday we'll be back and actually tour you guys. But we'll soon be on a train to Salzburg. And we'll be put a couple hours behind schedule, but that's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Here we are in Salzburg. Very excited to take our tour, Sound and Music tour. The whole reason we came, it's a beautiful city. Carl, look across there, there's a palace with copper on it. It's beautiful.
Say a little bit about our hotel, Dave.
Our hotel is right next to the train station, which is very good. It is a Renaissance Marriott, very beautiful. We couldn't check in, that's why we're still in our train clothes, but that's okay. We'll be good to go. We encountered some very nice drunk gay Austrians on the train. They put on quite a show for us, and it is, after all, 11:30, and they're still drunk from last night. So that was pretty fun. Anyway, we have in the distance, some of which we think we're taking our tour. We're not sure yet.
We're not really sure what we're looking at yet because we just got here.
There.
We're gonna take a walk. We're gonna take a walk into the old city here. Really beautiful city so far.
Find. What did I just find?
Jody, you just found a very random Greek church. It's not on a tourist list or anything. It just happened to be where we were walking by. So we walked in, and we heard some rehearsing going on upstairs. Looks like they had already had their mass today.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful in there.
So, anyway, random stop. Here we go. It's a smart car. It's not much bigger than Carl.
These things are awesome. Look how small it is. I want one.
On the street, you can see how it was just built right into the mountain. Pretty cool. Very exciting place to be. It's my favorite city yet, I think, Carl.
Absolutely, mine too.
And you're a world traveler. Very cool street. Little zoom in on the street sign. Very cool. We're looking for a place to get sandwiches that's actually in our tour book. I've only found one place recommended by the tour book, and it was closed. But we're a little hungry. We had breakfast very early. Oh, a Benetton. I don't know why it's moving so much. What's wrong with me? Pretty fun. Here we go. I discovered that people still wear these traditional clothes. Some in the window. Here too. Crazy. Store. I have to get a close up on the sign. You can read it. Kinderdieterhose. That's pretty funny. $49. I think they're suede. Very cool place. Same babies crying in the background.
Mozart's birthplace is right here. The church is in his birthplace, so it's tradition.
Right near Mozart's birthplace. You don't know where it is? Have it. Mozart's residence. Wow.
We also walked by his birthplace a few minutes ago, but forgot to film it. But we'll be back there tomorrow to tour it. So.
Carl, why don't you tell the folks at home about our impromptu lunch?
Oh, I guess they called them hot dogs. It was like 2 bratwursts that they put on a harder hot dog roll. And they put some sort of relish on them and onions, and sprinkled some sort of cayenne pepper type of stuff on them. So good.
Stop moving, Carl.
Sorry. I tend
That's
to
good.
sway back and forth.
You do. That's okay, though. It's cute. Okay, so we're going to go on the tour soon. We're going to find something to get the onion taste out of our mouths right now. Our first view, the hills. We're coming.
Anything else but hot? Happy? Fine? That's easy for you to say. You're on holidays. Okay, everybody, welcome to the Sound of Music tour. Is this the tour which everybody wants? Yes. Oh. Now, has anybody by any chance seen the film The Sound of Music?
Yeah.
Yes. I saw it last night for the first time, so I could come and do the tour today. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. Supposed to clap. Okay, my name is Panorama Cindy, but you can call me Cindy for short. And our bus driver's name is Sepp, but you can call him Panorama Sepp. Can everybody greet Sepp with the German greeting, Grüß dich, Sepp?
Grüß dich, Sepp.
Grüß Gott
What is,
oder Servus.
that's the more informal greeting, Sepp. Okay, where does everyone come from? Is anybody here from the United States? Yeah. Anyone from Australia? Yay! Anyone from Great Britain? Woo! New Zealand? Canada? Yay! Me too. Yep. I left home against my parents' wishes to come and do the Sound of Music tours. Okay, behind the wall there are the Mirabelle Gardens. The Mirabelle Gardens are important for the Do-Re-Mi song. It took place at many points in the garden. The Pegasus Fountain, remember, where Marie and the children danced around? Behind the Pegasus Fountain are the steps where they each sang a note of the Do-Re-Mi. And across from the Pegasus Fountain is the dwarf statue garden. Remember, they danced in and around the dwarf statues. And at the very opposite end of the garden are the statues of handsome, naked men, which Maria imitated, remember? And all the children came running up behind her, imitating her. So all those places are in the Mirabelle Gardens. They are free of charge and open 24 hours a day, so you might like to visit them on your own yourself. So we have an international bus today. That's because the Sound of Music tour, the Sound of Music movie is popular all over the world except here. Where it's located. Now a little bit more about the Mirabelle Palace and Gardens. The palace dates back to 1606. It was founded under the Archbishop Wolf Dietrich von Reithenau. It was built in honor of his mistress Salome Altenau, because she bore him at least 10 children. And they left the abbey to go escaping into the mountains, the nuns having disassembled the motors of the Nazis' cars in 3 minutes flat. They were the Hollywood nuns. There's the abbey, the red onion dome, to your right. See it a couple more times. And beside it is another mountain which dominates Salzburg, the Festungsberg in English, the Fortress Mountain. On top of it, the Hohen Salzburg Festung, the High Salt Fortress, founded by another bishop, Bishop Gebhard, in the year 1077, due to an investiture conflict between the Pope and the Holy Roman Empire of German nations. Being a bishop, he of course sided with the Pope, felt threatened by the German princes living around here, so he built the palace.
And can everybody hear me? So this is Leopold's Crown Palace. It was founded in 1731 by Archbishop Count Firmian. It is in the Rococo style. It changed hands many times. Even the King of Bavaria is said to have been one of its owners. Until 1918, when the famous writer Max Reinhardt, who was also the founder of the Salzburg Festival, bought this picturesque castle. Oops.
Oh, we have a couple more.
Okay. The castle, he died in 1942, left it to his wife. She didn't feel she needed the castle for herself, so she sold it in 1958 to 3 Harvard University students, and they turned it into the Institute for American Studies, where Europeans can learn about American economic problems. And it's the same institute to this very day. Now, which scenes took place here? The terrace scene where the family drank the pink lemonade with the Baroness. Maria and the captain danced out here. The Ländler, that's the Austrian folk stance. That was when they looked into each other's eyes deeply for the first time and realized their feelings for one another. And Maria blushed. Also, the captain and Maria, the Baroness and the Baron stood on the balcony behind the trees and discussed their possible wedding. Maria walked by herself in the garden. Baron had his eye on Maria. Now, the children and Maria went on the outing in and around Salzburg, where they learned how to sing with the Do-Re-Mi song, and they changed their clothes 3 times, remember? They came back in this lake, their boat capsized. Now, there's a story about little Gretel, because she couldn't swim. Julie Andrews, who played Maria, had to catch her. It worked the first time. Robert Wise wanted to do a second take. The second time, Julie Andrews fell off the back of the boat, little Gretel off the front, deep under the water. Fortunately, another crew member caught her. She survived and was filmed. The gazebo used to be located in the park beside the palace. Now, after the film was released in 1965, the first visitors who came here were eager to dance in the gazebo, which became a problem for the Institute. So it was removed to its new location now at Hellbrunn. That is our second stop to view the gazebo. Okay, photo session. I'll gladly take photos for anybody. Quickly, back to the bus.
With the sound of music.
Poor guy keeps singing.
At least she can. When she heard the bells of the Nürnberg Abbey and realized she was late, so she grabbed her habit and went running down 1,853 meters and 10 kilometers in 2 minutes flat. She was panting, remember? Actually, one of our guests the other day suggested that she was perhaps the original flying nun. Now, that mountain was also featured during the closing scene when the family escaped over the mountain into Switzerland. In reality, Bavaria is on the other side. In fact, the residence of Hitler, Eagle's Nest. Wasn't such a good idea, was it? Switzerland is about 500 kilometers west of here, but the captain, who was a submarine captain during the First World War, spent a lot of time underwater. Maybe he didn't notice the difference.
Yes, this is the gazebo, which was built especially for the film The Sound of Music, and it was used for the love songs. I am 16, going on 17, and Something Good, where the captain and Maria professed their love for each other. Now, it looks smaller than it did in the film. That's because this was used for the exterior shots only. They needed a larger gazebo because they needed for the dancing from bench to bench, and they needed to use special effects like rainwater, thunder, and lightning. So they built a kind of half gazebo in the Fox Studios in Hollywood. Now in 1965, Hollywood dedicated the gazebo to Salzburg, and this has been its new location since 1991. It was here newly entirely reconstructed. There's a green plaque on the wall which commemorates that. Exactly 3 years ago, there was an elderly woman, in fact she's 80 years old, who was jumping from bench to bench because she thought she was 16 going on 17. But she wasn't, she fell and broke her hip, and since then the door has been closed. Okay, if anybody needs a washroom, if it's an emergency, behind the tree. And again, I'll gladly take pictures for you, any romantic kissing pictures.
At the front door, she rang the bell. The door opened and she said, "Hello, here I am. I'm the new governess, Captain, and I'm just the old butler, Fraulein." That was at the Fromberg Castle behind the yellow wall. Now, another scene which took place there was the scene where Maria and the captain went to the hospital. And when she was 2 years old, her mother passed away, so she was given over to an elderly cousin. When she was 6, her father also died. He couldn't take care of her by himself. There were not any close enough relatives, so the courts decided to hand her over to guardians who were atheist and socialist. So she ended up developing a cynical attitude towards religion. This all changed when she grew up and in Vienna went to teachers' college. She also enjoyed going to concerts. There was a rich abundance of music offered in Vienna. So one day, while intending to visit a Bach concert, she entered her college church, and there was a sermon given by a priest. He spoke so effectively about salvation that this piqued her interest, and she then decided to prompted her to join a Catholic group called the Neulandgruppe. They went on mountain hikes. They heard the music, the folks music of the people. They adopted it and gave impromptu concerts. So that was her connection with music. That was at during one of these visits in the mountains, one of these hikes, upon graduation from Teachers College, when she witnessed a most magnificent sunset, which overwhelmed her so much that she felt she had to return something to God by depriving herself. That's when she made her decision to enter the Nonnberg Abbey. That was the strictest abbey around. It was the Benedictine Abbey. That was in the year 1925. Now you'll remember in the film, she was quite a naughty novice. She was always being very tomboyish. In real life, she really was like this. She would be sliding down banisters and constantly committing transgressions. The captain, he was 25 years her senior. His name was Georg Ritter von Trapp. He was born in Zara, a small town in Croatia. Croatia then belonged to the Austro-Hungarian monarchy, and he embarked on a naval career following in his father's footsteps. He was in charge of submarines under the Emperor Franz Joseph I during the First World War. In 1910, he met Lady Agatha Whitehead, an English noblewoman, at a ball. They got married shortly thereafter. Their marriage was a society event, and she bore him these 7 children. After the First World War, Austria lost its coastline. It was no longer in need of a navy. In effect, the captain was out of work. The second blow of fate came in 1924 when his wife, Lady Agatha Whitehead, died, giving birth to their 7th child. So no wife, no work, the captain was depressed, and that's when he went to the Nonnberg Abbey to request a governess. So Maria was sent to the family. The agreement was that she remained for 1 year. After a year of being with the family, the captain envisioned this fun-loving nun as a possible second wife. More importantly, the children enjoyed her lively ways. She enhanced the music which was already present in the family, and they figured out a way of keeping her there. So they even suggested to their father that he marry her. He said yes, but I don't know if she even likes me. So they went to check things out. They went to check things out for themselves. They asked Maria if she liked their father. What does a woman say to 7 children who ask such a question? Of course she said, yes, I like your father. So armed with this information, they returned to to the room where their father was, told him this. He came back to where Maria was, and he said, "It was awfully kind of you." She looked at him totally astonished. He said to her, "Well, aren't we engaged?" So there must have been an element of liking by Maria for the captain, because she did run away back to the abbey. The way it was in the film, she was torn by her fondness of the family and the captain and her desire to become a nun. Now the Mother Abbess and the nuns prayed to the Holy Spirit, and they felt it was the will of God that she marry the captain. So she returned back to the family. Actually, late at night, she didn't want to be confronted with him immediately. And the next day, he looked at her and said, "And? What was the verdict?" She said, crying, "They said I have to marry you." So they got married on November 27, 1926, in the church of the Nürnberg Abbey.
Come to, I suppose, a tourist trap. They're letting people go down the alpine side, which we've all done at Action Park. Big, beautiful mountains.
So we'll come out here and get some shots of the mountains.
Yeah.
Let's walk up down there and go to the valley.
Very few places this pretty in New Jersey. Oh, beautiful scenery.
I'm declaring right here on the video that someday I will either own or timeshare villas in countryside like this.
With what money?
Forget the Jersey. I guess I'll have to stay at Deloitte. Forget the Jersey Shore. Give me a house with this view. I'll hang out here for a week. Go swim. Go hang out at that lake that they have down there.
There's a nudist beach there
Well,
too.
I wasn't gonna say that, but since you did, yes, there's a nudist beach down there. And then the next year we'll get one in Italy, and the next year we'll get one in France, and the next year we'll get one in Spain. What do you think?
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay, good.
Bye.
Longer stop. It is a jewel of a place, one of the most gorgeous places in the entire Salzburg-Sound region. Okay, this town is significant. This was seen during the aerial view at the beginning of the film, and that mountain there, the mountain, the pointed mountain with the hotel, that's the Honeymoon Hotel on top, that's where Maria and the children sang the Do-Re-Mi. They went up in the train, the Schaffbergbahn, that is Schaffberg train in English, that's a cog-wheeled steam engine train. Remember? They went up there waving their hands out of the windows. That took place on that mountain. Now, St. Gilgen also has the Sound of Music souvenir shop where you can get the CD of the songs.
Hello, we're in front of St. Gillian's Lake. Very beautiful. They filmed a lot of the beginning aerial shots of the Sound of Music. Carl will take you on a tour.
Was los, baby? Is los?
This is where they filmed the wedding. I hope we get to go in.
It was founded originally as a Benedictine monastery in the year 748. The monastery dissolved in 1792. These are the former monastery buildings attached to the church. The church itself was consecrated in the late 1400s, so it was originally in the Gothic style. You'll notice when you go inside, the front altar is still in the Gothic style. was later Baroquicized. Guggenbichler was a master of Baroque architecture. He did all of the sculptures and the altars within the church. There were also many other creative minds at work on this church. Now this was where Maria walked up the long aisle. Liesel held her train. When you go into the church, you will notice the aisle appears to be somewhat narrower. That's because they used special lenses to create that effect. They wanted to make everything as spectacular and as beautiful as could be. So you're free to go in the church, take your photos. Behind us is the Cafe Brown. If anyone wishes to try the apple strudel, please be back at the bus. The way back is the same way we came.
Here we go. And we're going for strudel. Aisle's very narrow.
Hello. It is the evening in Salzburg. We are in the hotel room, the first of the 3 hotels that we're getting free of charge from Marriott. And boy, is this nice. This is the Renaissance Hotel. They gave us the junior suite, which gives us this nice little living room area with the leather couches. Complimentary fruit dish. Probably because of my status. TV here. Not a great view so much out the window, kind of overlooking the train station. Not too much to see there. But as you walk this way, get a little bedroom area, which has a lot of clothes on it right now, but has a feather bed cover. And some more goodies for us, free, some snacks, some water. And it's just a very, very nice hotel for free, absolutely. So we're having a good time. We're looking forward to the one in Munich, and we're looking forward to the one, especially in Paris, which is the highest of a category that exists in the Marriott world. So we are very excited. The room service menu looks so good. We were so tempted to, and cheap for that matter, we were tempted to eat in, but you know, we really should have dinner out in the world here in Salzburg. This is our only night here. So that's what we'll do after we wash up. I'm still in my underwear from 2 days ago because of the overnight train last night. I changed clothes, but not undies. Anyway, we're taking some showers, then we're going out on the world to get some dinner, and hopefully visit the internet cafe and maybe do some laundry too.
Hello, we're here on our second day in Salzburg. We did laundry all morning long, and it was never quite dry. They made us take the stuff out, but that's okay. We went up a funicular to a fortress above Salzburg, and here's the view.
on the other side of the fortress, the side that overlooks the city. In the foreground is the old city, the Altstadt. Then there's the river, and then the other side of the river is the new part of town. I would imagine that all out in the hills there is all more recent development. But here's the big cathedral in the front, and right next to that would be the residence, which is the... I don't really know what it means.
That's where Mozart lived.
Mozart lived right near there. He didn't live in there.
Maybe that's where the king lived.
That's what I was thinking, but wouldn't that be where this was? I should pay more attention. I should have paid more attention on the tour yesterday because she told us all this.
Sorry, tourists.
Perché non batte?
Good evening. This is our Munich hotel room, the Munich Marriott. $4 for Mineralwasser. Now, this hotel was more points than the one we had last night, but it's not nearly as nice. We have a regular room. The bed's nice. We decided not to go out and explore the town tonight, so we ate at the Champions American Bar and Grill downstairs. We shared a big 1-pound hamburger. Everything there, very good. The one good thing we get, it's gone now, but they did bring us up a big plate of cherries and some Evian water as a welcome gift for my platinum status. So that was very nice. Hello, Jody. Hello. Evian. And it's still water, as we have not figured out the word for still water in German yet, and managed to purchase 2 bottles full of... That's in French, though, babe. Yeah. We purchased 2 bottles of gassed water when we were looking for still water. Anyway, that's the way it goes. So this is the room here in Munich, one night. So then we'll be moving on to the big one, the one we're anticipating, Paris. We are getting excited. One thing I wanted to show you, since I worked on this client, or division of this client back at home, knowing that their global headquarters was in Munich, who knew that it would be right across the street and look right outside my window. So I already took a picture for the people at work, but Siemens is here right out my window, world headquarters. That's it for now. We'll see you from the streets of Munich tomorrow.
There's the red light. Hello, we're here in front of the famous Glockenspiel in Mirabellplatz in Munich.
Mirabellplatz was in Marienplatz.
Marienplatz in Munich. And we just booked our bike tour. We're going to take a 4-hour bike tour, which should be a lot of fun. So hopefully very soon the little men will start dancing around. We've been shopping, looking at cuckoo clocks and Hummels and things, and they just seem to be overpriced. We can get them for the same back in the States. So we thought we were going to come home with a cuckoo clock, but perhaps not. Souvenir shopping is not as fun as I thought it would be. We did find some very interesting artifacts for some of our friends back at home, so hopefully they will enjoy those. But it should be a good day. We'll see you soon. Good luck. Guess what? Grab tape.
12 minutes to go.
Here we go, folks. Trying to keep it steady. As the man said, this is quite underrated.
It's not doing anything, right?
Oh.
It should.
Apparently this is a famous dance that they recreate every 7 years in the square. And that's supposed to represent that, called the Cooper dance. Cooper's dance. At the end, the rooster will crow.
Fields. Now, if you have any sense in this town whatsoever, you rub those lions' faces for good luck, okay? Because you luck financially, and I guarantee you it means you'll get lucky at the Hawthorne House later on tonight, okay? People have reasoned this may have something to do with the alcohol. No, rub those lions' faces, get lucky, and then you have the opportunity to go to that church and go straight to confession. Now, I'm going to give you guys a chance to do all this, run around, take pictures, that kind of thing, but first, I would like to take...
Doing Mike's bike tour. It's pretty fun. Seb, our tour guide, is pretty exciting. Lion's nose. That's Seb there.
Hello, I'm rubbing the lion's nose for good luck.
All right.
Now I'll get Carl rubbing the lion's nose.
Okay, there's a lion's nose. Here's me.
Right. Okay.
It's going.
Okay.
Turn around and grab a picture of Seb really quick, because all I got was his back. That's Seb, our tour guide.
It's pretty funny. From Amsterdam.
This is how Muncheners go surfing. On the river in the English Garden.
It's a pretty forceful way. We finished our tour in the square. There's some sort of performance artist who's just moving. Sometimes you have to give them money and they'll move. There's the Glockenspiel.
What is this called, Jody? It's the new town hall.
The new town hall, which is actually older than the old town hall.
Because the old town hall was destroyed and rebuilt after the World War, so it's like 30 years old.
We have 4 minutes left on this tape, which means we've bored you for an hour and a half, or 3 hours? Hour and a half. Get a close-up fountain.
Oh, hello.
Zoom out. How was the tour today, Carl?
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
It was fun to move at a fast pace like on a bike.
Yeah. We did a pretty good job. Carl didn't quite make it up the big hill.
It was the camera bag. The camera bag did me in. What can I say? What are you doing?
Oh!
We just got run over by a car, practically.
Look at the lens.
We're still recording.
I know.
Are you trying to run out of tape?
I'm looking at the lens, getting a picture. As far as my arms will reach.
Go.
I don't know where to look.
Go. Good. Stop it now. Stop it. Hello. Well, we're trying to kill time before our train tonight. We're really tired, so we decided, maybe we'll come to the Olympic Park just because it's somewhere to go. So that's the Olympic Tower, which of course we're not going to spend $10 to climb. and that's the BMW office, worldwide office building and plan. And the little smaller round thing down below the big building is the it's the museum in there.
Ah.
We don't have time really to do any of that right now. We're gonna head back to the hotel, get our bags, and
Sorry.
go back to the hotel, get our bags, and make it down to the train station. Are you looking at the structure over there?
Yeah, we'll get a better picture of it from far away. A really ugly Olympic stadium.
See you in Paris.
Oh wait. I don't know if I got it. If I didn't get it, I'm getting it again.